How to be most efficient in Supermarket Simulator. Uh, Obviously, in Supermarket Simulator, you're going to start here, in this corner, right? Yes. Like you'll have a small little corner, and you have two shelves. Make the shelves go closer like this, but leave room right here from the windows, right? Because every time you unlock a wall, it's going to be here, 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 and then it just repeats like boom, boom, and boom. Obviously, um, when I was smaller store, I had a wall on this this side of the area, right? And I just unlocked that wall, and then next wall I unlock will be that one. So when you do your shelves, just make some gaps right enough to for people to get through, and then flip it over. So when you unlock the wall behind this one wall, once you first start, flip the shelves and match them here, just if you want to be efficient, right? And then I didn't do this. I thought this was the last wall, but it's not. I had a vending machine. Had this guy right here, right? So I took it. I got this wall unlocked. I flipped it, and then all the other things will be flipped. And once you get more licenses, this store setup is based on what license I got in each order. So when I got my frozen items, I put some frozen stuff here. I doubled it, and then I kind of didn't really double it here, but that's fine. But for the most part, I doubled everything. Double, 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 double. Everything is doubled here and here, you see? Just so I have enough. Except for that. Well, that is doubled, but you... What I'm trying to say, yes. Okay, so once you have all your shelves, just flip it. Then the wall would be here where the shelf is. Put the shelf there, line it up. And then once you unlock the wall, then flip it. Just like how I did that. This guy should not be in here. Okay? And then, if I had a shelf here, you see how I have this shelf on this wall? Once I unlock this wall, I'll double the shelf, flip it, and then double it here too once I have this section unlocked. It's quite simple. So I unlocked this whole row, and then I unlocked all of this, and then it just like wraps around. I don't know how, but there's, oh my god, you're not supposed to be here. But you get what I mean? Maybe? That guy's stealing. Next is items. So when you get a license, right here is the order on the computer. So again, it went cereal, bread, flour, oil, pasta, and sugar. That's the first license you have. So I just doubled everything, had two shelves, and then just boom, boom. Then I just did that again like that. Then when I flipped it, it was like boom, boom, boom. You get what I mean? So have the items on the shelves in the order of how it is printed on the game. So don't worry about prices when whatever. I gotta do that. Pricing. Nope, not pricing. Market. So market, you see that order? Cereal, bread, flour. Keep it in that order. When you get a new license, get one product. Well, get 2 boxes, okay? Then put it on the shelves, and then you can do storage later. I'll tell you storage right now, but that is the order of the items in my stuff. So if it's a refrigerator, it's refrigerated, whatever. It's quite efficient. Where's the light switch? Ugh. You might have to turn on the light switch in here. It used to do both, but whatever. Maybe I'll have enough light. Ah, right there. No, right there. Alright, for your storage room, you're going to have a little corner here. Place your shelves on the exterior wall as much as possible. And then have it by item. So I can have, 18 or 27 items here, just small boxes. And have it in order of the license. So your first small box you get will be the sugar, salt, eggs, butter, hot sauce. And then I just went up like that. So have those 2 shelves right here designated for these items right here. And then this will be your 6-boxed item. So everything that includes 6 boxes, have it all on this shelf just so you know how much to order. When you do your little gun thing, that tablet right there. And then again, have it in the order from the product license or whatnot. So it was oil, cheese, coffee, eggs. It will all make sense once you organize it. So yeah, and then the 2 boxes over here. You see the boom, boom, boom. I started from the bottom because then I just do this, then I go back down, and then just zigzag like that and whatnot. Anyway, I gotta see. Perfect. So yeah, keep it organized in here. Once something's gone and missing, you'll know if it's not in your storage room, it's not on the shelf, or won't be on the shelf. So when you keep unlocking more and more, just keep this open until you need more of here or more of here. This is the 1 box items. They can only put 1 box on the shelf, so that's where you put all that stuff. And then fruits, these were just crammed in here, but again, I just put it in this little corner, so all my vegetables and fruits and stuff will be here. I put extras right here that shouldn't be there, right? Because I have to be organized. Employees are mad at me because I have max shelves. Anywho, and then on this side, well, actually this will be your most common thing. So 2 boxes all on this wall, and then just keep organizing it. Once you get expanding this to like this size, you'll be fine. You don't need to expand it more, for real. I mean, once I get all my licenses, I'll see how much actual room I need, and then I'll post another video. But for now, this is probably the best organization you can get in the storage room. So yeah, and then for cashiers and whatnot, just do a couple self checkouts, or cashier, doesn't matter. I got the weight scales, and then whoa, gravity forgot in this game. Ugh, whatever. And yeah, that's probably the most efficient way you can do it in this game. I don't know why my employees aren't working. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. I think that's about all for this video. Once you unlock a new wall facing this way, just flip everything. If you have everything facing one direction, with the exception of these should be facing this way, but I had a wall here and it cost a lot, whatever. But yeah, I mean, it does change it up a little bit, but I'm keeping my shelves facing one way and all my freezers and refrigerators facing one way. And this is all the stands you'll need for your vegetables, because I have all the vegetables. It was out up to here, but once I locked all of these walls, I flipped it just so it looked a little bit nicer. And then I have more room for the freezers and whatnot, which I could probably shift them. Let's see. Nah, I got some room. Well, I got some room, but not enough room, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's probably about it. If I could move them a little bit better, I will. But for the most part, I think that's about all for this video. Once you get everything in the game, then you can just sell everything and reorganize however you please. But if you want to be as efficient as possible, this is like the best way to do it. So yeah. Alright, that's it for this video. Bye.